Good morning, y'all. It's Texan, Tejana Mama. I'm literally on a treadmill right now. Join me in preventing heart disease and get healthy. One thing I'm thinking about today is, as I got my iPad over here, I've got my LegalShield training on. I wish that I knew about LegalShield before I got divorced, before I got into a bunch of debt from paying divorce attorneys, before I couldn't practice selling insurance because of bad credit from a divorce, from using credit cards to pay family attorneys. And I know that I'm not perfectly glamorous and color coordinated. I'm not waking up with everything figured out. But if I could tell my younger self what I'm telling you, my life would have had a totally different trajectory without the burden of legal debt. It truly is something that can completely take your life off to a different course. I mean, you can bankrupt a company with legal fees, and you can bankrupt an individual with legal expenses, because there's no public defender for family cases. It's civil, right? You're guilty until proven innocent, in effect, or unless you maybe get a general denial. I'm not an attorney and make them prove it, but again, talk to a lawyer. And if you do, now there's a way to do that. Anyways, I digress. So my thing I was thinking of today is like, what's your why? I got divorced 8 years ago, and I learned the hard way how expensive legal problems can be. Looking back, I wish I had known about legal affordable resources before I needed them. And that experience is one of the reasons I became a LegalShield Associate in May of 2026. It's not because I think life is always going to go wrong, but because I know firsthand how quickly life can go wrong. All you need is one lawsuit, one nasty ex, and you don't want to stress yourself out over that. So in addition to keeping your heart healthy and exercising, it doesn't need to look perfect. You don't have to have perfect leggings. You don't need perfect hair. You don't need perfect motivation. You just need movement, and you need momentum, because nobody else can take care of your body but you. What you put in your mindset here, renewing your mind every day, keeping your body strong, and having the right type of insurance to protect you so you can actually enjoy the life that you're forced to live since you're here on planet Earth. So nobody else can create opportunities for your family, for you. Well, they could if they give you an opportunity, or you can go make your opportunities. And I like building options. A good job here for the city is maybe $25 an hour. That's still what, $52,000 a year. If you're a parent and you have boys and girls and you want to get a 2 or 3 bedroom apartment, you need to make $72,000 a year. So if you're thinking of getting divorced, or maybe your mom, and you're thinking about the reality of after divorce, and maybe like me, you don't get alimony because you didn't stick it out for 10 years, then you need to think about building some options for yourself. Making sure that your kids have a mom who's healthy enough to show up for them, financially prepared enough to provide for them, and wise enough to keep learning. Because if you're not learning, you're getting left behind. The cost of living rose 23% 2020 to 2021, 23%. That's why people need to make close to 6 figures just to rent out a 2-bedroom apartment. And for those people that don't want to go into government housing, because if you get into government housing, they cap. There's a point where you don't qualify for the help anymore, right? So what's one thing you could do today? What's your why? Think about your why. Is it your kids? Is it you're working hard because you want an extra bedroom like I do for my kids? And you just want a better life? You want to live an American dream where you don't need to nearly make, $72,000 just to afford a 2-bedroom apartment in your city, depending where you're at? You've got the time to be on here. You've got the time to take a pause, think about your biggest goal, and ask yourself, what's one thing you're doing today to make your future a little better than your present? Let me know in the comments. Bye, love y'all.